Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syami bin Sabruddin. My number matric is 03DET22F1058. My group and I have chosen a topic about drug abuser. I will talk about drug abuser in Singapore. According to the data I get, the high drug abuser count in 2021 are new abuser, with the majority of them under 30 years old. According to its 2021 statistical report, the Peru arrested 2,724 drug abusers, an 11% decrease from the 3,056 arrested the previous year. The decrease in likely due to limited social interaction rising from the COVID-19 measure. About 34% of those arrested last year were new drug abusers. 30% were under the age of 30. The report showed the number of new drug abusers arrested dropped by 90% to 937 in 2021. Okay, we go to the next slide. Methamphetamine, heroin, and cannabis were the three most commonly abused drugs in Singapore. About 92% of those arrested abused at least one of these three drugs. The total number of drug abusers arrested, about 17%, were people who abuse more than one type of drug. The number of repeat drug offender arrested fell by 6% to 1,787 in 2021, according to the report. Okay, next, this is a drug statistic in 2021. New drug abuser arrested in 2020 is 1,151, and in 2021 937 had arrested. We can see it has decreased 90%. Okay, total drug abuser arrested in 2020 is 3,056. In 2021, 2,724 has arrested. He have decreased 11%. Okay, we go to the next slide. This is a table about new drug abuser arrested in 2021. Okay. This pie chart new is about new abuser by drug type. We can see this pie chart show the methamphetamine is the most. It got has 76%, and second is cannabis has 10%, and then ecstasy have 4%, NPS has 2%, and other has 7%. This is a chart depicting the total number of drug abusers by age and group. The blue one is in 2020, and the red one is 2021. Below 20, the blue in 2020 is 305 and 5, and in 2021 is 200. 20 to 29, and in 2020 is 938, and in 2021 712. 13 to 39 in 2020 has 316, and in 2021 has 302, and then 40 to 49 in 2020 has 510, and in 2021 have 419. And then 50 to 55, 59 in 2020 have 405, and in 2021 have 468. And then 16 and above in 2020 have 238, and in 2021 have 252. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Muhammad Nabi Hilmi bin Aznan. My metric number 03DET22F1127. I am going to talk about drug abuse in Malaysia. Drugs are substances that can change the function of the body. Some psychoactive drugs change your emotion, state of mind. In 2020, there were around 19.7 thousand men in Malaysia who had at least one on-face record compared to a woman. This thing happened because a strict law imposed on the use or possession of drugs, including death penalty for the drug trafficking. What is the cause of the drug addiction case? The cause of the drug addiction is due to many aspects, one of which the influence of many peer and environment are too social. Okay, for the next slide, this is the majority of drug addict in Malaysia for a man, a woman, but the number of women is not many as a man. Starting from uh, 2030 until 2060, drug addict increased drastically and fluctuate from 2070 until 2020. As you can see, the first starting for a man in 2013 is 20,219, and for a woman is 6,368 for a woman in 2013. The peak of a man that addict to a drug is at the year 2016, which is 29,000. For the next year, starting 2017 until 2020 is 24,000, and average because it's fluctuate starting from 2016 until 2020. For the next slide, is a drug addict by state starting from 2013 until 2020. And Kedah at the first podium with 13,000. The reason for the increased drug case in the state because there are many uniform units that turn a blind eye to the sale of drug. This is because a drug seller give a payment or a reward to the uniform unit to cover this drug case. For the next slide, the type of drug that popular in Malaysia. Based on the graph, heroin is the highest drug the addict always take, which is at 4,000. Based on the research, heroin always taken among teenagers. Why am I saying this? Because the drug is sold at an affordable price. Indeed, the price is cheap, but it costs addiction, and addict will always buy. It's not only heroin, but all type of drug.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazli Faizan bin Muhammad Faizan. My number is 03DET22F1050. So, I can explain about drug abuse in Indonesia. The country has witnessed an increase in the drug use rate from 1.8% in 2018 to 2.4% in 2019, as Indonesia is currently experiencing increasing number of productive population. Effort effort toward tackling public health problem include drug use can ensure reaping the demographic dividend. So this is the graph that showing the percentage of students who report using various drugs in the past year. The drug list are alcohol, cannabis, non-medical, opiates, topical medicine, tobacco, and illicit drug. So this is the table that show the percentage of students. First, the highest percentage of students report using alcohol is 35.9%. Second highest percentage is using cannabis, the 18.0%, and the percentage from non-medical avoid is were higher among the students in grade 9 to 12 grade, 11.3%. Then in grade 7 to 8 is 8.6%. Cold medicine use was reported by 9.4% of students. So the percentage of tobacco is 5.8%, and last one is illicit drug use. Grade 9 to 12 is 9.9%. So the highest number of overdose death is among 40 to 49 years old, with 40 death, 14 death. And the second highest number of overdose death is among 30 to 39 years old, with 11 death. Then there were 8 overdose deaths among people aged 20 to 29 and 50 to 59 years old. There were 3 overdose deaths among people aged 16 and over. There were fewer overdose deaths among youngest age group, 1 death among people aged 10 to 19 and 0 death among people aged 0 to 9. This does This data suggests that overdose deaths are more significant problem for the middle-aged adult in Indonesia. So, most severe servants were found to be positive for methamphetamine because it is easy to obtain at an affordable price and can have increased energy to work. Most of those involved in this drug are from support groups such as driver. So this graph that show the percentage of state education drug in Asia. So for for your information, in this graph, Indonesia is the highest drug case in Asia in 2018. So the percentage of Indonesia is at 30%, Singapore 80%, Vietnam 78%, Malaysia 36%, Sri Lanka 13%, UAE 11%, Egypt 4%, Pakistan 2%, Bangladesh 1%. Indonesia has the highest percentage of drug education at 30%. Singapore follow closely behind at 80%. Vietnam is likely to have also carried out education for drug offence in 2019, but the exact number is unknown due to security random the practice. So the percentage of Vietnam is 78%. So Malaysia is 36%, Sri Lanka 13%, UAE 11%, Egypt 14%, Pakistan 2%, Bangladesh 1%. So Bangladesh has the lowest percentage of drug addiction, is 1%. So it is important to note that the death penalty is controversial issue and there are strong argument both for and against it. So for your information, why Indonesia is the highest drug case in Asia, because Indonesia is a region with serious drug status. There are many found cases of narcotic abuse in Indonesia in the era of globalization with the opening of all access to the world. Drug abuse is increasingly widespread. Globalization relies on free access to commodities, one of which is narcotic. In other words, in terms of distribution access, Indonesia has the potential to become one of the transit areas of narcotic trade. Indonesia's strategic cross-position has become a drug production country. For Indonesia, geopolitics is a policy in order to achieve national goal by utilizing the advantage of geographical position of the country based on scientific knowledge about the geographical condition. The mode of illicit trafficking of international narcotics always involve foreign nationals and affect the terror territory of two or more countries and is always proceed by preparation or planning that is conducted outside.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farid Syambi bin Muhammad Fuad and my metric number is 1078. Today I'm going to talk about my topic, that is drug abuse in Thailand. So based on the Office of the Narcotics Control Board has report that drug use and the complexity therefore particularly among youth. The latest National Household Survey on Substance Use indicated that approximately 2.96 million people, or 58.16 per 1,000 population, has used the drugs at least once in their lifetime. Furthermore, 1.4 million people had used one or more substance within the past year. Thailand has been facing the problem of being the illicit drug market and trafficking routes from the Golden Triangle area, that is between Triangle, Myanmar and Laos. A large amount of methamphetamine table, or they in Thailand they call it yaba, and crystal methamphetamine, that is called ice, and heroin and ketamine and cannabis are found being imported to Thailand, mostly into the upper north border, and has been increasing every year. So the the list of leading drugs with the highest number of person arrested in Thailand in 2021. So for the first one, it was methamphetamine. Uh, that is 100 and 102.61% of the person arrested in Thailand. So for the second one, it was ice. That is 22.71%, the number of offenders in thousand of the arrested person in Thailand. So the third one, it was kratom plant, and that is 8.02% in 2021. So the fourth one was 7.07, that is dried marijuana, and the last one was heroin. It's just 1.19%. So these are the arrest statistic and number of drug offenders during 2016 until 2020. So in 2016, the number of cases was 188 184,000. For 2017, it was 221,404. In 2018, the number of cases was 250,717. And in 2019, it was 198,50. That is decreasing starting from 2018 until 2020. And the number of cases in 2020, it was 138,867. So for the number of offenders, it was increasing from 2016 until 2018. That is 206,591. So in 2017, it was 240,242. In 2018, it was the peak, that is 267,716. Then it's starting decreasing slowly. For 2019, it was 211,091. And for 2020, it was 148,790. So these are the arrest statistic and number of drug offenders during 2016 until 2020, that is classified by age group. So for the 15 years old and below, for 2016 it was 0.4, and 2017 it was 0.31, 2018 it was 0.36%, 2019 it was 0.34%, and 2020 it was 0.30, 0.30. That means the statistic has shown that it was decreasing by year. So for 15 until 20 years old, it was in 2016 it was 15.13%. In 2017 it was 13.23%. In 2018 it was 20.90%. In 2019 it was 11.39%. In 2020 it was 9.38%. That means uh, the statistic shown it was decreasing also for the 15 until 20 years old. So for 20 until 24 years old, uh, for 2016 it was 23.45%, and 2017 it was 23.02%. 2018 it was 22.07%, and 2019 it was 20.56%, and lastly 2020 it was 19.37%. Also, it showed it was decreasing by year for 20 until 24 years old. For 25 until 29 years old, for 2016 it was 19.96%, and 2017 to 20.38%, and 2018 20.20%, 2019 it was 20.05%, and 2020 it was 20.56%. This shown the the statistic was increasing, but after that slowly decreasing, then increasing again. for the next one, it was 30 until 34 years old. For 2016, it was 15.69%, and 2017, 16.15%, 2018, 15.93%, 2019, it was 16.13%, and 2020, it was 16.48%. So here we can see the graph was the graph of statistic was fluctuate. So for the 35 until 39 years old, it was 11.15% in 2016. 2017 it was 12.05%. 2018 it was 12.82%. 2019 it was 13.46%, and 2020 it was 13.57%. So the statistic was increasing. So for the 39 years old and above, it was 14.23% in 2016, 14.87% in 2017, 15.73% in 2018, 18.07% in 2019, and 20.35% in 2020. So this one also shown that the statistic is increasing by year. So for the arrest statistic classified by gender in 2016 until 2020, for the male 2016 it was 90.144%, and 2017 it was 90.42%, 2018 it was 90.71%, 2019 it was 90.72%, and 2020 it was 91.08%. So here we can see it was increasing. So for the female in 2016 it was 9.86%, 2017 9.58%, 2018 9.29%, 2019 it was 9.08%, and 2020 it was 8.92%. For the female gender, the statistics shown it was decreasing. So that's all from our group. Thank you.